What is up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be watching this video from Smurf about Fortnite ending exclusivity in terms of rare items or rare skins. Within the past year, we've seen a lot of changes with that, and even recently, Renegade Raider and Aerial Assault Trooper coming to the shop. His channel will be linked down in the description below. Check him out. He makes good videos. Subscribe to him. Let's get right into it.
Exclusivity. No one likes it.
Also, let me know what you think of exclusivity. I think most people are going to think it's cringe and just want to be able to buy everything. That seems to be the more popular opinion. But yeah.
Exclusivity is something that basically Fortnite is built on. The whole Battle Pass became popular because it was exclusive. It's something that I and a lot of other people like to call FOMO, which stands for fear of missing out. The fear of missing out is something that every human has. Why would you wait to do something when there's a chance that this can never happen again, which causes you to make impulsive decisions in your brain that it's
and also play the game more. Like the fact that you buy the battle pass and then have to level it up, and if you don't level it up during the course of that season and get everything, it's gone forever, makes people play more. And that's why the entire battle pass system is set up the way it's set up. Like they want to make people play longer than they were going to play otherwise by incentivizing them to get an insane value add like the battle pass and then unlock all that stuff over the course of the season. Like it wouldn't surprise me if they did math and found out the average person is going to play like 50 hours a season and then made the battle pass level up like 70 or 80. Like not so much that it's unattainable, but like close enough, you know, to make people play a little bit longer. Those numbers were just made up. That's not how long it takes, but just like as an example, they want you to play longer, and the battle pass system did that. And FOMO and making these skins exclusive and making you worry about never being able to get them again is what makes people play longer. Like it's an entire cycle, and that has been very successful for the game and probably led to a lot of people playing longer than they would have otherwise in like certain seasons.
It's like, okay, this thing is never going to happen again, so you gotta do it now. Fortnite uses this tactic with exclusive battle passes, limited time skins, limited time items, limited time events. Fortnite is built on exclusivity. However, recently, Fortnite has been making a lot of decisions that have been steering away from exclusivity, basically making it non-existent inside of Fortnite. What if I told you that this whole exclusivity thing is being wiped out of existence because of a meme and a coding error? Before we get into that, however, I just want to say we are really close to hitting.
I don't know what he's about to say. Like, I know a lot about Fortnite and kind of what has happened over the years, but I did not know what he's about to say.
11,000 subscribers, but how many days do we have left? Oh my goodness! Okay, Reddit Nation, we have 4 days left to hit 11k subscribers by the end of 2024. So, if we hit 11k subscribers before 2025, I will sing a cover of American Boy by Estelle featuring Kanye West live on stream. So you guys
I'm good.
should all go subscribe right now. We got this. We can hit 11k subs.
He's gonna do it.
Go, go! Also, be sure to like the video and use code LilSmurf in the Fortnite item shop if you're based. August 6th, 2024. It was supposed to be just a normal item shop day with a couple things being added back. However, the Epic interns wanted to reference a little meme that they found on Twitter.com or something. I don't know where they saw it, but they definitely saw it. This meme basically said, on August 6th, let's all go to McDonald's and order the Fortnite burger. It would be so funny, yada yada yada. It was a
Bro, I love seeing those videos where people make their like parents or like significant other like order the battle pass. They like go to the drive-thru and tell them they want the Fortnite battle pass.
bad meme, but
And they say it.
Epic devs wanted to reference it in the item shop. So they planned to put the order and Scout, which was the skin in the meme, in the same tab as a reference to Scout ordering the Fortnite burger. It was really dumb. We know that the order was supposed to be in the shop because her pickaxe was in the shop, but she wasn't because the Paradigm.
Oh, I didn't know this is why Paradigm came back. Okay, I remember like she came back and it was a big deal because this skin was like explicitly stated to not return in the news tab of the game. And hadn't returned since like 2019, so it was like 5 years, and then it just randomly shows up. I didn't know it was like an accidental error because of that meme.
Was in the shop, and the Paradigm is notorious
Like I'd never heard of that meme.
for being one of the rarest skins in Fortnite history, as it was only in the shop once in Season X. This was huge when it came out. Epic had never brought back a skin like this before. It was insane that they would even do this.
Yeah, they had brought back skins. Like, a lot of the early skins were rare. Like, the first time the Christmas skins ever came back in 2018, up until that point, they hadn't returned. The Halloween skins, Recon Expert was randomly rare. But this was the first time where, like, they said, this will never come back, and then it came back. And then I think they, like, took it out of the shop very quickly.
This was obviously a coding error, so an hour later they took her out of the shop, but they let people who bought the Paradigm keep her. And they gave an OG style to people who bought the Paradigm back in Season X, as it was advertised as limited time, meaning it would never come back. But then, a couple days later, Fortnite announced that starting in Chapter 5, Season 4, Battle Passes were no longer exclusive to Battle Pass.
From that point forward. Like, they said nothing about retroactively bringing back Battle Passes. It was explicitly stated that from this point forward, Battle Passes will return, I believe, a year and a half after their season. So it's not like, you know, you can get these skins right now, but mid-2026, I guess. I can't do math. Early 2026, then these skins have potential to appear in the item shop, or these items have potential to be appear in the item shop. And again, they specifically said this point forward, like it's not affecting old passes, and I don't think old passes are going to come back. We're probably going to get to that at some point during this, so.
And the items could come back to the shop at a different point in time. They most likely made this change because next season was a Marvel season and it would be dumb of them to lock all of these cosmetics behind a battle pass. However, it was incredibly suspicious how they made this change right after one of the rarest items in history came back to the shop.
I don't think it's related. I think that, like, it was probably just like they probably planned on doing this with the Marvel stuff well before Paradigm came into the shop. And they might have intentionally put Paradigm in the shop and then said it was an accident. But that Battle Pass change probably wasn't thought of in a day or two. Like, they probably had that working for quite some time.
Just cuz. They did say that
like, thinking about it and stuff.
Older Battle Passes wouldn't return. However, Fortnite later added a bunch of Battle Pass images to the API, meaning that they were being prepped to be sold in the item shop. Once the leakers found this out, they immediately removed them from the files. This was clearly a mistake, right? It was extremely interesting how Fortnite just casually added back a bunch of Battle Pass images to the...
I never know what this means when people say that things are in the files. Isn't, like, technically everything that's ever been in the game in the files? Like, those, you can still get those skins in your locker and stuff. Like, I don't know. Well, who knows?
Files for simply no reason. This was extremely weird. And fast forward a little bit, and Fortnite introduces Chapter 1 OG permanently. It's here to stay, it's not going away. And they're going to cycle through some old seasons again, meaning that old seasons are coming back. Which means they might have found a legal loophole for something. Since old seasons are technically coming back, and Fortnite stated that Battle Passes could only be sold in their respective seasons, they could be potentially prepping up to bring back old Battle Passes.
So I personally don't think this is going to happen, and I feel like people are reading into it way too much. They do have the OG pass thing that they added. So far, we've only had reskins in there, but I think that's what the OG pass is going to be. I think every season it's going to be reskins of those Battle Pass skins from that season. I don't think they'll bring them back. I wouldn't care if they did. Like, I have all those old Battle Pass skins. If they put Black Knight in the shop tomorrow, wouldn't affect me at all. Like, I don't care. But I just don't think it's going to happen. And I think most of the... Like, this has been going on for years, where people want something to happen, and so they look for every little, like, shred and piece of evidence of why it's going to happen. It may or may not, but I don't think it's unlikely, and I think a lot of it is just kind of, like, cope or, like, reaching. We did get Renegade back recently, which I'm sure is going to, like, tie into his argument.
I mean, Fortnite did introduce the OG Pass, which means that they could technically bring back old Battle Passes and label it as an OG Pass. The reason that it's all original and new skins in the Season 1 OG Pass is because there was no Battle Pass in Season 1, it was only the Season Shop.
See, that I disagree with. Like, he is right, those skins weren't Battle Pass skins, so they can't be in, they wouldn't be in the OG Pass or whatever, but they sold those skins in the shop anyways. It's not like they, like, didn't want to bring them back. They literally just brought them back.
Which, let's get into that, by the way. On some random day, out of the blue, Fortnite decides to bring back two of the rarest skins in Fortnite history, Renegade Raider and Aerial
This was crazy.
Assault Trooper. These two skins are practically urban legends the way they're talked about in the Fortnite community. These two skins are the rarest in Fortnite history. The first skins that got added were only in the shop for about a month or so, got taken out, and never returned.
And you had to play to get them. Like, you know how now you have to get XP to be able to buy them in the shop? That's how they were back in the day too. There was like the item shop, which was the regular item shop like how we have now. And then there was the season shop, which was like a separate tab, and you needed to reach a certain level within the season to buy them. And that's partially what made them such rare skins, is because not only did not a lot of people play back in Season 1, but not a lot of people bought skins in Season 1. Like me and everybody I knew, most of my friends were like, why would you buy skins in this free game? Me personally, I didn't think I'd be playing this game longer. Like, I was just kind of playing it, waiting for Call of Duty World War II to come out. And I know a lot of people that were like in that same boat. And so a lot of people weren't buying skins, but also a lot of people weren't playing enough to be able to buy skins because the game wasn't like what it is now. Like, people weren't playing enough to reach that level to buy them. So it was like several kind of obstacles to like get over to like buy those skins, and that's why they didn't sell well. And then because they were part of the season shop and not the item shop, they never returned. And then that's what made them so rare. Whereas like Skull Trooper, Gold Trooper, those eventually came back.
Again, until now. It was in the season shop.
There we go, yeah. See, there's the item shop and then season shop. You needed level 35 for Raider's Revenge? There also wasn't challenges back then to do. There's no creative for XP. There's just BR. Like, it is harder to get XP, I think.
Which basically meant that you had to level up in order to unlock the ability to purchase things. Looking back on it, this system was really dumb. Like, how would you feel if you walked into a store, you wanted to get some milk, but you couldn't because you didn't level up enough to unlock the dairy section?
It's the same thing I was talking about with the battle passes. Like, they want to like put that carrot in front of you to make you play longer than you otherwise would have, because if people are playing longer, the game is going to survive. But also a free live service game like Fortnite, the more people that are playing the game, the more likely, the more sales they're going to get in the long term. Like, they just care about people playing as much and as long as possible. That way they end up buying stuff from the shop.
But now, Renegade Raider and Aerial Assault Trooper are back, and you can still get them until Season 1 ends, which is just crazy. When they come back to the shop, that means that anyone can come back to the shop. My dad might even come back.
So this, like, basically he's saying that because the Season 1 season shop skins came back to the shop during Season 1 of OG, then the old battle passes are going to come back during those respective seasons, which may be right. I just don't think it's right. And as far as I know, the season shop skins were never like stated to be exclusive. Like, they were never said it won't return, like how they've said with battle passes.
You know what? Maybe not everything.
He'll probably have that news tab on screen at some point during this, because I've seen a lot of people post it.
Back. But I wanted to think about this for a little bit, because it seems like Fortnite is just completely removing exclusivity from their game. I mean, console exclusives aren't even exclusives anymore. Console exclusives like Wildcat or Huntmaster Saber are
People paid so much money for that Wildcat skin.
Are skins that are locked behind a console, meaning if you want this skin, you have to buy that console, which is really dumb in practice. However, with the recent release of the Cobalt Star Bundle on the PS5, it was announced in the blog post that this skin is not exclusive to the console and may return to the item shop at a later date. Every single pass in the game says, hey, these items aren't exclusive to this pass, they're going to come back to the item shop at some point.
And that's a decision they made from that point forward. Like, they definitely are getting rid of exclusivity. I agree with that. I just don't think that, like, they're going to go as far as to, like, bring back old battle passes, but maybe they will.
Even the new Winterfest presents aren't exclusive to Winterfest.
Wait, I haven't talked about this yet. The trailer for this year's Winterfest, for some reason, has the skins at Doomstat. It's not on the Chapter 6 map.
Shop at some point. Even the
This is a Chapter 5 map.
new Winterfest presents aren't exclusive to Winterfest. They will come back to the item shop at some point. Fortnite is completely stepping away from exclusivity, which I think is so good. Like, yeah, sure, you'll get some more sales because, oh, it's never coming back, but you'll get way more sales with something that is going to come back because you can bring it back as much as you want without having to worry about people getting mad at you. Now, I do want to say that Fortnite didn't officially state that Aerial Assault Trooper and Renegade Raider could never come back to
That's what I was saying.
the shop ever again, but I still do think it's kind of weird that they just gatekeeped it for 7 years and now they just suddenly bring it back.
I think this has to do with, like, a shift within Epic and also Donald Mustard leaving. Because Donald Mustard left, I think, towards the end of Chapter 3 or something like that. He's been gone for a while, but when they put Renegade Raider and Aerial Assault in the shop, he tweeted like a crying emoji and then deleted it. And some people are like, oh, people are just reading too far into this. But if you followed Fortnite for years, he would always kind of tease stuff like in Fortnite that way, or kind of reference stuff. Like, he would subtweet a lot of stuff. So I think him posting that crying emoji was about them bringing the skins back. And I think he was a big part of Fortnite and kind of I don't know what the term would be, like the aura of the game, I guess. The vibe of the game. Like, he was a big deal in that, and I feel like he probably pushed more for things to be exclusive. And then, like, what do you know, he's gone, and then piece by piece they're kind of getting rid of exclusivity and like bringing stuff back, even bringing the old map back. I think they did that after he left too. And so I wouldn't be surprised if him being gone is part of why they've been able to like get rid of exclusivity more.
As they are,
like, he might have been one of the main people like pushing for it and like saying that those items need to be like sacred or whatever.
rolling back more and more on exclusivity in the game. It's a little weird. But those are my thoughts. What do you think about exclusivity? Let me know what you think in the comments. I would love to hear you.
All right, but yeah, let me know as well. I think they definitely are getting rid of exclusivity. I just don't think they're going to go the extra step to bring back the Chapter 1 Battle Pass stuff. Maybe they will. We'll find out in a month or so because Season 2 of the OG mode, I believe, comes out in the start of February. So it's about a month left now until we find out if they are going to bring back those old Battle Pass stuff. I personally wouldn't care if they did. Like, I wouldn't mind it, but I don't think they will. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, give it a like. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. Check out Smurf's channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.